Boys and girls, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing some stuff to my 5 Series. There's been a few things I've been meaning to do to this car since I first got it. So, the first thing I'm going to be doing in today's video is sorting these headlights, because as you can tell, they were tinted by Stevie Wonder, and they look awful. Let's get the show on the road. Oopsie. Let's try that again without writing the car off. That's better. I've done this a few times before, but I'm definitely no professional. But the first thing we're gonna have to do is get rid of the tint that's already on the light. So first things first, I'm gonna tape around the light, so when we're sanding it, we don't take any of the paint off. It's no Picasso piece, but it should save my paintwork. So this is what you're gonna need to get this job done. So I've got some wet and dry sandpaper, a polisher, and some compound. So I'm gonna sand the lights and then polish them. Wish me luck. I've done many sets of lights before, but these are the worst I've ever done. Because the tint has been on it for so long and it's such a rubbish tint, it is not coming off for love or money. So I'm going to keep going at it, I'm going to get all the tint off it, and then I'll polish the light up, and then we'll get on to the actual fun stuff. But yeah, this sucks. So now it's time to go over the light with the machine polisher. So I just put some compound on it, which should hopefully eat into the old tint and take it all off. All I'm saying is, next time, well, there won't be a next time. Next time I'll be just buying a new set of lights, because this was honestly awful. That's only because of the tint that was already on it. If these lights didn't have the tint on it, it's normally a really straightforward thing, so don't be scared to try it yourself. I'm gonna give you 3 guesses on who forgot to charge their camera last night. And if you guess me, you guess that right. But before we go back to the 5 Series, I haven't rode my BMX in a while, so I'm gonna head to the skate park and see if I can still ride my bike. But in typical British fashion, my session was ended by the rain. Tell me that wasn't the craziest transition I've ever done. Anyway, back to the 5 Series. So, before my camera died, I managed to get the other light finished. So we're going to get the other light done today, and then we can get onto the fun stuff. You guessed it, this side was just as bad as the other. More sanding, I even had to get my dad to tap it. Cheers, Dad. More polishing. I think the 700 hours of sanding was pretty worth it. That was the longest procedure of my life. So let's get all the tape off and wipe all the polish off. But now it's time for the more fun stuff. The black grills look alright, but they're a little bit chavvy. So let's whack the chromes in. BMW, if you're looking for any mechanics, just hit me up. That's one out. Quickly gave the new grille a wipe over. Let's get it in. I actually don't know which one I prefer, so I'm gonna have to put the other one in and then make a decision. Okay, that one didn't come out as easy as the other one. Let's put the other chrome grille in and see how it looks with both of them in. Whack that back in. Ooh, I honestly don't know. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. So the next mod is for the back of the car, so let's turn it around and get them in. So a lot of you will know I'm a sucker for clear lights. And I managed to find these for the 5 Series, but the story behind these is pretty mad. Story time. So, I was after a headlight for my last 5 Series. So all I'd done was search on Facebook Marketplace, Bmw E60 lights. At this point, I didn't even know they made clear lights for a 5 Series. I was scrolling and scrolling, and then these popped up. It was just some random guy that had them sitting in his garage, so obviously I jumped at him. The guy whacked them in the post, and here we are. I've had these lights for a couple of years, and it's about time I put them in a car. But be honest, you're not going to offend me. Let me know in the comments what you think of them, because I know they're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. They are sick. I mean, obviously I'm a little bit biased, but that does look quite cool. The 5 Series is coming along. We've got the chrome grills in, we've got the new rear lights in, I've made the headlights look brand new again. But anyway, on to the next mod. How did this car get so dusty overnight? A lot of you are probably wondering what the story is about this 1 Series. As you can tell, it's an ongoing project and it is definitely very brave. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it done. For the next mod, we're going to be doing a back box delete. So obviously standard, this car doesn't sound very good. Let's be honest, that's nothing to shout about. The only thing I'm worried about is when you cut the back box of most diesel cars, they tend to coo. Basically, it makes it sound a bit like a pigeon. And I really don't want that. So let's get this back box off and fingers crossed it doesn't coo. But under Harry's strict supervision, I even got let loose with the grinder. And I've still got all my fingers, which is a pretty big win. This back box definitely doesn't want to come off without a fight. And it's off. Honestly, look at the size of this thing. You could quite literally do a gym workout with it. Oos! Oos! Then I left it up to Harry to make me a back box delete to go in place of where the back box used to be. How much better does that look than the old back box? Harry's now going to weld them onto the car. I think it's time to see how it sounds. Please don't coo. And just as I thought, it coos. Ah! Which is honestly one of the worst noises ever, but other than that, it sounds good. So when I pulled the 5 Series back in after those few pulls, I realised that the tips are sticking out way too much. They honestly look awful. Take 2. Straight away, how much better does that look? They look 10 times better. I am so glad that we didn't keep them how they were. This is Harry's E91. The thing's a bit of a beast. So, the 5 Series is finally done and honestly, I am over the moon. I can't believe how good this looks. It's been so nice to finally give this car the love it deserves. Even if it does coo, I still love this car so much. But for real though, if anyone does know a way to stop these from cooing, let me know in the comments. But there's not going to be many more videos made on the 5 Series. It is just the perfect daily. And I finally got it to how I want it to look. And there's not really much more I can do to it. So I finally gave the 5 Series the love it deserves. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new lights, the chrome grills, and the new exhaust. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smash subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time. Boys and girls, before you go, make sure you smash a like on this video. It helps me massively. You're all legends.